God says, Archangel Michael is screaming, his voice echoing through the heavens and trembling across the earth, because he has just seen the one who cursed you. He saw the shadow that dared to speak against your destiny, the person who thought they could bind your blessings, delay your breakthroughs, and chain your name to sorrow. Michael's eyes, blazing with the fire of divine justice, are locked on this one, and he knows the danger is real. It's impossible to stop him without you, because you are the key to unlocking the final act of God's justice. Heaven is moving, angels are gathering, and time is slipping like sand through your hands. Michael is begging for just 20 seconds of your attention because the enemy has played the last card, and if you skip this moment, you will regret it forever. I see in the spirit that your name has been whispered in secret places, not in prayer, not in blessing, but in envy and dark intention. Someone, perhaps smiling in front of you, spoke words that were poison behind your back. They believed no one would know. They believed that the curse would travel in silence and touch your life without a trace. But God says, I saw it. I heard the words the moment they left their lips, and I dispatched Archangel Michael to follow the trail of that curse. He found the one responsible, and now he is screaming, not in fear, but in a holy alarm, because the timing is critical. Heaven is in motion, but your agreement is required. Listen carefully, the curse cannot prevail, but your delay can give it room to linger. This is why Michael is screaming. He is circling above the shadow of the one who cursed you, his sword glowing with the light of divine fire, but he cannot strike fully until your heart aligns with the message God has sent. There is a heavenly law in motion that requires your recognition. God says, you must see this, acknowledge it, and stand under my covering now. The person who cursed you thought they were untouchable. They whispered in the night. They smiled in public. They plotted in secret. They laughed because they thought you were unaware. But God says, I never sleep, I never slumber, and I never let my child's name be dragged in the dirt without justice following swiftly. Michael is screaming because your hour of divine exposure is here. What was done in darkness is about to be shouted from the rooftops, not to shame you, but to deliver you and to show every hidden enemy that heaven always fights for its own. I see a vision of a room with dim light, where someone wrote your name on paper or muttered it under their breath. It was a ritual of envy, of jealousy, of resentment. They thought your blessings were too many. They thought your life was too favored. They wanted to interrupt the flow of miracles God had lined up for you. They thought if they cursed you, your doors would close. But God says, I am the door. No curse can lock what I have opened. No shadow can darken what I have lit. No scheme can overthrow what I have decreed. Michael's voice is roaring even now, because the battle is raging in the unseen. He saw the one who cursed you holding something in their hand, an object of intention, a tool of harm, a symbol of their bitterness. He saw it, and he knows this act has spiritual weight. That's why his sword is raised. That's why he is begging for your attention. Just 20 seconds, he cries, because the window is small. Every second matters when heaven moves with urgency. God says, you are not helpless. You are not abandoned. This message reached you because you are chosen for protection. You need to hear this truth. The curse has already lost its power the moment Michael intervened, but the final break requires your heart to acknowledge the victory. Speak it aloud where you are. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No curse shall cling to my name. God is my shield, and Michael is my defender. As you declare this, I see chains falling from your life, chains you didn't even know were there. They were subtle delays, frustrations, strange setbacks that didn't make sense. The enemy thought they were clever, sending small stumbling blocks so you would think it was coincidence. But heaven saw it all. Every lie. Every secret conversation. Every attempt to stop your joy. God says, I will repay. The one who cursed you will see with their own eyes that the opposite of their wish will manifest. Where they wanted you to fail, you will succeed loudly. Where they wanted your name to be mocked, it will be honored. Where they wanted your hands to be empty, I will overflow your cup. Michael is screaming because he has seen the script flipped in your favor, and he cannot contain the holy urgency of the moment. I hear the Spirit saying, the next 48 hours carry unusual favor for you. In this window, doors can open suddenly, calls can come unexpectedly, and opportunities that were delayed will appear. This is not random. This is the divine compensation for every hidden curse and every silent attack. God says, I turn what was meant for evil into a trumpet of victory. The one who cursed you is restless tonight. They will feel the weight of their own words return to them. Heaven is a mirror in matters of justice. Whatever is sent against the innocent returns to the sender multiplied. That is why you need not seek revenge. That is why you can rest while Michael fights. God says, vengeance is mine. I will repay. And yet, God calls your heart to stay soft. Do not let the curse make you bitter. Do not let the shadow make you fear. Instead, lift your head high and walk in the confidence that angels are surrounding you like a wall of fire. Every step you take today is guarded. Every breath you take is protected. Every plan you make is sealed with divine light. Michael is still screaming in the spirit realm because your breakthrough moment is here. He saw the enemy flee 7 ways. He saw the curse crack like glass under the weight of God's hand. He saw your name written in light above the schemes of darkness. And he is calling your attention to witness it, to rejoice, to acknowledge that heaven has moved for you. God says, this is your season of visible vindication. Those who doubted your resilience will see your rise. Those who whispered against you will hear your laughter echo in victory. Those who plotted will watch your blessings multiply. Michael is begging for just these 20 seconds because your awareness is the final seal. Speak gratitude now. Say it softly or loudly, but let heaven hear it. Thank you, Lord, for exposing the one who cursed me. Thank you for sending Michael to fight for me. I receive my freedom. I step into my unstoppable blessings now. As your words rise, I see the last trace of the curse vanish. I see light filling the space where shadows once lingered. I see Michael lower his sword with a smile of triumph. His screaming turns to a roar of celebration. Heaven rejoices because you listened, because you believed, because you claimed what was already yours. God says, walk forward now. No shadow can follow you. The curse is broken. The blessing is loud. The next chapter of your life will silence every lie. God says, Michael's scream still echoes through the corridors of heaven because the one who cursed you underestimated the power of the living God. They thought their whispers would dissolve in the air, that no one would hear their secret wish against you. But the angels hear everything. Michael's ears are tuned to the frequency of injustice, and the moment he heard your name in the mouth of envy, he descended like lightning. He saw the one who dared to curse you. He saw their face twist with bitterness, their hands tremble with spite, and he raised his sword, ready to strike, but the final seal was your awareness. God says, child, I brought you to this moment because what was done in the dark is about to face the blinding light of my justice. Michael is not just screaming, he is weeping and roaring, because he knows the spiritual law is in motion. He saw what was said against you and knows the consequences if you stay unaware. The curse was a chain forged of words, jealousy, and unclean intent. Michael's fire is melting that chain even now, link by link. I see in the spirit that the one who cursed you once walked near you, maybe smiled, maybe even pretended to help you. This person could be family, friend, or a familiar face from the past. They thought you were vulnerable. They thought God was not watching. But the one who dwells in the secret place of the Most High is never without protection. God says, my eye never left you. I sent Michael because you are too precious to me to leave undefended. Right now, the heavens are vibrating with urgency. The one who cursed you is feeling the recoil of their own action. They tossed a stone into the river of the Spirit, and now the ripples are returning to them multiplied. Michael is screaming because the moment of reversal is here. In the divine courtroom, your name was spoken today. The scroll was opened, and the judge of all creation said, enough. My child will rise, and their enemies will stumble. I see Michael standing over that scroll, his wings stretched wide, his sword like a pillar of light, and his voice thundered across the realms, it's impossible to stop him without you. Hurry. Give me your agreement. Lift your heart. Break this final link. You do not know how close you came to the trap they set. God says, if you could see the net they wove, you would weep. There was a plan to snare your steps, to make your blessing stumble right before it reached your hands. But Archangel Michael walked before you, crushing the thorns and shattering the snare. The one who cursed you went further than just speaking. I see them trying to align with others in darkness. There was a conversation in a quiet room, a deal, an agreement to delay your joy. They thought numbers would bring strength. But God says, though 1,000 may gather, if I am for you, who can be against you? Michael descended into that plot, and when he screamed, their circles shook. Fear gripped them because angels terrify the wicked. Even now, as you read this, heaven is drawing a line around your life. This is a circle of divine fire, and no enemy can cross it. Your home, your mind, your finances, your relationships, all of it is wrapped in holy protection. Michael's scream is not of despair but of demand. He demands that you step into agreement with heaven so the victory can be complete. I hear the Spirit say, you must not hesitate. These 20 seconds Michael begged for are not a joke. This is a rare moment when the veil between the seen and unseen is thin. Every word you speak now matters. If you speak life, the curse evaporates. If you declare faith, the enemy collapses. Speak it now, I am untouchable under the blood of Jesus. No curse can live in my life. Heaven is my shield, and Michael fights for me. As you speak, I see doors unlocking in your path. These were doors that felt stuck, that would not budge for months or even years. Some of them are financial. Some are relational. Some are doors of opportunity that seem to pass you by. The curse that was lingering acted as a fog, but as Michael screams and swings his sword, the fog lifts. The one who cursed you will be forced to watch your rising. God says, I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. This table is not only of food but of opportunity, favor, wealth, and peace. The more they wanted you to suffer, the louder your joy will ring. The next few weeks carry divine proof. Expect sudden calls. Expect strange dreams that reveal the truth. Expect accidental confessions from people who thought they could keep secrets. Michael's scream is the sound of exposure. What was hidden is being dragged into the light. If you believe in God, type Amen. Archangel Michael is screaming your name, his voice echoing through the heavens, and he has seen the one who cursed you. He saw it with his own eyes, and he cannot remain silent any longer. He is shaking the heavens, crying out for you to listen, because something dangerous has been hiding in the shadows, and it is impossible to stop it without your presence, your awareness, your faith. Michael is begging for just 20 seconds of your attention. 20 seconds where you silence the distractions, open your heart, and hear what heaven is saying. If you skip this, if you let fear or hesitation make you scroll past, you will carry a regret heavier than any burden you have ever known, for the angels have never been this insistent before. God is speaking through this moment. Heaven is aligning this message because time is running in a way you cannot see with human eyes. Michael is trembling, not from fear, but from urgency. He has his sword drawn, glimmering with divine fire, and he is circling you, protecting you. But he needs your cooperation. He needs your prayer. He needs your faith to activate the heavenly shield around you fully. This is not a test. This is not a game. This is a divine intervention in real time. The one who cursed you thought you would never find out. They whispered lies behind your back, they plotted against your spirit, they wished to see your downfall and rejoiced in your suffering. They thought their actions were hidden in darkness, that no one would ever expose them. But God saw it all. God saw the meetings in the secret places. God saw the jealousy that grew in their heart like poison. God saw the snares they laid to trap your spirit, and now, God is sending Archangel Michael to make sure the curse is broken. The enemy's plan was simple: to make you believe you were alone, to drain you of hope, to make you give up before your breakthrough. They tried to attach heaviness to your life, to your mind, to your soul. They wanted to keep you stuck in cycles of fear, doubt, and delay. But God says, no more. No more sleepless nights full of worry. No more silent battles you fight with no one to understand. No more invisible chains on your blessings. God is breaking it now, but He needs your full attention for this sacred moment. Michael is screaming because heaven is moving fast. He is hovering close to you, shouting, "You are safe, but you must listen. I saw the curse. I saw the trap. I saw the lie. But I also saw the victory, and it will only manifest if you receive this word with an open heart." He is begging for 20 seconds because heaven's timeline has intersected with your life. That brief moment of listening and believing can shift the course of your entire destiny. God will be with you, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you, you are safe, you just have to trust Him and pray to Him. Right now, release the fear that grips your heart. Take a deep breath and know that you are not reading this by accident. This is divine appointment. God Himself has ordered Michael to deliver this message to your soul because He does not want you to walk another day carrying a curse that is already broken in heaven. Listen, beloved soul, your life is under divine surveillance. Every injustice, every betrayal, every false word spoken against you has been recorded in heaven's book. Michael is holding the record, and he is demanding that justice flow like a river. He will not allow the enemy to keep what is yours. He will not allow the curse to stay one more day. He will fight for you with the authority God has given him. But he needs you to rise in faith and declare, I receive God's protection. I trust His plan. I open my heart to His miracles. Feel the weight of heaven pressing into this moment. Angels are surrounding you right now. If your spirit is sensitive, you can almost feel the air shift as they move into position. They are clearing the path. They are removing obstacles. They are uprooting every hidden snare that was meant to make you stumble. You are not just being protected, you are being elevated. This attack came because the enemy knows your blessing is near. This curse was sent because the favor on your life is about to multiply. Michael is weeping with urgency, because so many miss their moment by ignoring the whisper of God. But God, in His love, made this moment loud and undeniable for you. It feels like your heart is beating faster because heaven is pressing you to awaken. You are stepping into the minute where curses end and blessings overflow. The one who cursed you wanted you to forget your worth. They wanted you to feel unworthy of love, undeserving of joy, and incapable of achieving what God promised. But their words carry no power against divine decree. God says, I have chosen you. I have called you by name. No curse can override my blessing. No darkness can extinguish the light I have placed in you. What I bless cannot be reversed. Michael lifts his voice again, time is almost up. Respond to God. Do not let your silence be a door for the enemy. Pray. Declare your trust. Believe this word. His wings spread wide, shimmering with radiant light, forming a dome of protection around your life. He has been fighting for you in realms you cannot see, battling forces that wanted to keep you in cycles of delay and disappointment. But victory is yours if you embrace it. The Spirit of God says, you are safe. I will not let you be harmed. I have already gone before you. I have prepared a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you. You will feast on victory. You will walk into rooms that were once locked. You will receive blessings that will make every tear you cried worth it. Just hold on and trust me. Right now, surrender the fear. Lift your heart to heaven and whisper your yes. This is your 20 seconds. This is the moment Michael begged for. This is where curses break, chains fall, and the impossible bends to the will of God. God says, I will cover you. I will guide you. I will restore all that was lost. The storm is passing. The night is ending. Joy is rising like the morning sun over your life. God says, stop whatever you are doing and listen with your whole heart. Heaven is not silent right now. This is an urgent, divine message directly for you. Archangel Michael is screaming your name, and his voice is shaking the heavens because he has just seen the one who cursed you. He has seen the darkness that tried to hide in the shadows around your life. He has seen the face of the one who whispered harm against you when you were asleep and unaware. He has seen what they thought was hidden, and now he cannot remain still. He is shouting, he is crying out, because it is impossible to stop this storm of spiritual warfare without you listening, without you opening your heart to God in this moment. Michael is begging for just 20 seconds of your full attention. Heaven is pleading with you not to dismiss this moment as ordinary. If you turn away, you will regret it forever, because this is a divine alignment that rarely comes twice. Heaven has opened its gates to deliver you a personal warning and a promise. God Himself has instructed the angels to circle your life right now, to guard your mind, to protect your soul, and to whisper truth where the enemy has tried to speak lies. You are safe if you listen. You are protected if you respond. Nothing will go wrong with you, because my presence, says the Lord, surrounds you like a shield. Archangel Michael says, I have fought for you when you didn't know I was there. I have stood at the edge of your bed while you slept, guarding you from unseen attacks. I have chased away spirits of fear that tried to wrap themselves around your heart in the night. I have blocked arrows of jealousy and curses of hatred sent by those who smiled in your face but held malice in their hearts. I have seen the one who cursed you, and I will not remain silent any longer. But I cannot complete this battle without your agreement. Without your prayer, I cannot unleash the final strike of heaven's light against the darkness that surrounds this situation. I need you to stop for these 20 seconds and open your mouth. Call on God now. Whisper His name. Surrender your heart and say, Lord, I receive your protection. Lord, I trust you. God says, my child, do not be afraid. Fear is not from me. Fear is the lie the enemy whispers to make you forget who you are. You are not ordinary. You are my chosen. Before you were formed, I knew you. Before the curse was spoken, I had already crafted the blessing that would cancel it. Before the enemy moved against you, I had already sent my angels to stand as a wall of fire around your life. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. This curse they tried to place on you will return to the sender, and it will not touch you, because you are under the covering of my Spirit. Listen carefully, because this is the part you must understand. The curse spoken against you was not a random act. It was intentional. The person who did it knew your light is bright, and they wanted to see it dim. They wanted to see you fall. They wanted to see you cry. But I, the Lord your God, have intervened. I have exposed their heart to my archangels. I have sounded the alarm in heaven. I have commanded Michael to fight for you, and he is fighting fiercely now. This is why he screams, because he knows time is short. The enemy wanted to move fast, but heaven is faster. The curse has been intercepted. The plan of destruction has been reversed. Michael shouts, do not ignore this moment. Do not let your attention wander. This is your lifeline. I saw the one who cursed you. I saw their hands move. I saw their lips speak the words they should have never dared to speak against a child of the Most High. They thought you were weak, but they forgot that the blood of the Lamb covers you. They thought you were alone, but they did not see the army that surrounds you. They thought you would break, but you are about to rise. Right now, as you breathe and take in these words, heaven is rearranging things in your favor. Angels are moving swiftly into the spaces where darkness tried to settle. Chains are being broken. Invisible knots that tied your progress are being untied. Every delay that came from the curse is being unraveled. The heaviness that has been sitting on your chest for days, weeks, or even months is lifting. That pressure is not from God. That fear is not from God. That confusion is not from God. Those were the fingerprints of the curse, but now my light is shining into every shadow. God says, I am standing beside you right now. I am whispering to your heart, you are safe. You are protected. I have not left you. Do not let anxiety tell you otherwise. Do not let the memory of past pain convince you that this is the same. This is different, because I have declared victory over your life. This is different, because Archangel Michael has drawn his sword, and every demon that dared to come near you is trembling now. This is different, because I am removing the curse entirely, and replacing it with a double portion of blessing. Yes, hear me well, the one who cursed you thought they were stealing your joy, but instead they triggered your promotion. They thought they were closing doors for you, but they just activated new ones. They thought they were burying you in shame, but they accidentally planted you in the soil where you will bloom. The curse is broken, and the blessing is released. Michael continues to cry out, do not wait another second to acknowledge heaven. Lift your spirit. Even a whisper is enough. Say, I receive it, Lord. I believe it. When you do, the final chain will snap, and the enemy will flee completely. I am holding back a flood of miracles for you, but it requires your heart's agreement. Don't let distractions steal this moment. This is holy ground. This is your turning point. As you let this truth sink into your heart, imagine the light of heaven surrounding you. Imagine golden fire burning away every dark shadow that tried to cling to your life. Imagine a shield so bright that no word, no curse, no jealousy can pierce it. That is what is happening now. The unseen is becoming real. Your name is being spoken in the courts of heaven, not for judgment, but for favor. God's hand is stretching toward you, and everything that was against you is being overturned. Do not dwell on the one who cursed you. Leave them to me, says the Lord. I will handle them in my time and in my way. Their own actions will return to them, and they will know that I am God. Your focus now is on the light, on the prayer, on the trust. Speak life over yourself. Say, I am protected. I am safe. I am chosen. I am free. Every time you declare this, the chains rattle and break further. Your life is not ending, it is beginning anew. This is a reset. This is a rebirth. The season of silent suffering is closing, and the season of open favor is opening. Archangel Michael is smiling now because he can already see the outcome. The victory is assured. Heaven has written the final word, and that word is freedom. That word is blessing. That word is restoration. And now, my child, as you read these final lines, feel the weight lifting off your shoulders. Feel the warmth in your chest. That is my spirit confirming that you are not alone. You were never alone. You will never be alone. Walk forward without fear. Pray to me as often as you can. Trust that nothing can go wrong with you, because I am your God, and I do not fail. God says, listen to me now because this moment will not come again. Heaven is trembling with urgency. Archangel Michael is screaming because he has just seen the one who cursed you. He cannot remain silent. He cannot hold back his cry. He saw the face of the one who tried to destroy what I, the Lord, have placed in your life. And he is begging you for just 20 seconds, pleading that you do not turn away from this divine alert. My child, this is not a joke. This is not ordinary. This is the kind of message that appears only when the heavens are leaning down to save you from something you cannot yet see. The one who cursed you thought you would never find out. They thought their whispers would remain hidden. They thought the darkness they sent toward your life would go unanswered. But heaven hears everything. Every whisper. Every hidden word. Every curse sent against you was received by my ears first. And now, my archangel is roaring like thunder because he knows the truth. It is impossible to stop the hand of the enemy without you listening to this warning and responding with faith. Michael is begging, his voice echoing across the heavens, do not ignore this child of God. If they ignore this, regret will chase them forever. Do not fear, for I am with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you as long as you cling to me. You are safe in my arms. But you must trust me. You must pray to me. You must believe that this message is not random, it is a lifeline sent from my throne to your heart in this exact moment. Archangel Michael is holding back forces of darkness right now, but he needs your faith to complete the victory. He is waiting for your yes. Child, I saw the curse that was placed against your name. I saw the trap that was dug for you. The enemy rejoiced too soon, thinking that you would never rise, that your life would be full of delays and disappointments. But I am God, and I will not allow the plans of the wicked to prevail over you. The very moment they spoke against you, I wrote your deliverance into existence. The very second they wished harm for you, I was already dispatching angels to shield you. But I need your agreement. I need you to stand with me, to release your fear, to claim your inheritance of safety and blessing. Archangel Michael says, time is running out. Only a few seconds remain in this moment of divine opportunity. You cannot postpone your response. This is the kind of spiritual window that opens rarely, and heaven is shouting to get your attention. Michael saw the one who cursed you standing near the places you trust, hiding behind smiles and pretending to be harmless. He saw the secret they carry, the object of malice they used, and he is crying out, "Do not let this pass you by. Open your heart and act in faith." My child, do you understand that your life is precious to me? Every plan I have for you is greater than what the enemy can comprehend. They tried to shut doors in your face, but the doors I open cannot be closed. They tried to tie your feet in invisible chains, but I am breaking those chains now. They tried to speak sickness over your health, poverty over your finances, loneliness over your heart, but I am reversing every word in my holy name. You have walked through storms you didn't tell anyone about. You have carried weights in your spirit that no one else could see. And yet, you survived. That survival was not luck, it was my hand covering you. The curse they sent should have harmed you, but my shield was already up. And now, I am moving to not just protect you, but to expose the one who thought they could hide from my justice. Archangel Michael is speaking with a voice like rolling thunder. Do not skip this. Do not take this lightly. The one who cursed you has already started to tremble because the light of heaven is exposing them. My child, this is your moment to step into prayer, into alignment, into divine authority. Because once you respond, everything shifts. If you believe in God, type Amen. God says, open your heart now because heaven is moving. Archangel Michael is screaming. His voice is echoing across realms because he saw the one who cursed you. He has been watching, guarding, protecting, but this moment is different. He is trembling with urgency because this is the turning point of your life. He saw the plot against you, he saw the shadow that tried to steal what was rightfully yours, and he cannot stop this without your attention. He is begging you, he is begging for only 20 seconds of your heart, for your soul to respond, because if you turn away now, regret will follow like a shadow. Michael's voice trembles with a mixture of authority and heartbreak. He loves you more than you know because his mission has always been to protect the chosen ones, and you are chosen. You might not have believed it because of the battles you faced, the betrayals that crushed your heart, the moments you cried alone in the dark, but heaven never stopped watching. God Himself has dispatched Michael to stand guard over your life because the curse that was meant to destroy you has no power as long as you answer this call. Heaven is in a state of alert. Angels are stationed around you. They are holding their positions, forming a shield, and yet, one thing is needed: your agreement. Archangel Michael cannot fight this battle fully without you acknowledging heaven's presence. He saw the one who cursed you, he saw the envy, the lies, the whispers in the darkness. He saw the transaction of wickedness, the words spoken in secret against your destiny. He saw it all, and he drew his sword. But he cannot release the full strike until your heart opens to God in this exact moment. God says, "My child, you have been under attack because of the light within you. You carry a destiny too great for the enemy to ignore. The battles you faced were not random, they were targeted because hell knows your name. But hear me clearly, I have written your name in the book of life, and nothing in hell or on earth can erase it. The curse that was spoken over you has reached its expiration date. The dark cloud that followed you is about to scatter because my light is breaking through." Archangel Michael screams because this is urgent. The one who cursed you is trembling now because heaven has exposed their plan. They thought you wouldn't know. They thought you would continue living unaware, feeling heavy without understanding why. But heaven reveals all. Michael saw it, and he is ready to act. He is begging for these few seconds of your undivided attention because the moment you open your heart fully to God, the final chain snaps, and the curse will reverse. You have wondered why life felt heavy, why doors seemed delayed, why peace was stolen in ways you couldn't explain. It was not your imagination. There was a spiritual battle surrounding you, and the one who cursed you thought they succeeded. But what they didn't know is that heaven never sleeps. God says, "I never left you, not for one moment. Even in your lowest hour, I was there. When your tears fell onto your pillow at night, I counted each one. When the weight was unbearable, my spirit whispered strength into your soul. And now, I am making all things new." Michael's wings are spread wide. His sword glows with divine fire. He is standing over the remnants of the curse that tried to take root in your life. He is commanding every dark force to flee, every chain to break, every whisper of destruction to dissolve. But he needs your agreement. Heaven always honors free will. Open your heart now, even if your words are only a whisper: "God, I trust you. I receive your protection. Break every chain." In that moment, something unseen shifts. God says, "Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. I am your refuge and fortress. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against you in judgment, I will condemn. You are covered by the blood of the Lamb. You are shielded by the prayers of the righteous. You are surrounded by angels that excel in strength. The curse that tried to follow you is being shattered even as you read these words. Do you feel that stirring in your spirit? That sudden awareness that something holy is happening? That is heaven's touch. That is Michael's hand on your shoulder, reminding you that you are not alone. You have never been alone. The attacks on your life were a sign of your significance. If you were not destined for greatness, hell would not have bothered with you. The greater the attack, the greater the calling. And yours is immense. God says, I am reversing the curse. The words spoken against you are returning to their sender. The trap set for you will catch the ones who set them. The stones thrown at you will become the foundation of your elevation. The very thing meant to break you will become the testimony that lifts you. You will rise, and they will watch in awe because no curse can stop a child of God. Archangel Michael is still calling your name. He is saying, do not delay. Heaven has aligned this moment for your deliverance. Speak to God. Surrender.